Hi, I'm Tammy Allen. Want to know how to own who you are and optimize your power? Well, first and foremost, love who you are, exactly as you are. Everyone wants to embody a sense of doubtless confidence, but the only way to achieve it is by learning to navigate real life challenges. And that requires courage. The courage to put yourself out there in uncomfortable situations, both professionally and socially. But be prepared. There are people who will give you shit if you are different or don't conform to what they want you to do or be. You could be criticized, made fun of, or even worse, ignored. Social interactions are opportunities to assert your confidence and stand in your power. Now, there is no valid reason for any of us to feel anxious about who we are. We won't always connect with everyone because we are all unique individuals. However, we should be confident enough in ourselves to be who we are. So I've compiled a list of reactions to be aware of, to recognize when you are not owning who you are. If you seek external validation for approval over your own, you're not owning who you are. If you succumb to a herd mentality, even though you don't agree with that type of thinking, you're not owning who you are. If you fear being ostracized by family, friends, or society for speaking your mind, you're not owning who you are. If you avoid confronting others even when you know you should, if you prioritize the needs of others and lack personal boundaries, if you undermine your own self-confidence through constant self-criticism, you're not owning who you are. Each interaction offers us an opportunity to grow. Celebrate the wins and identify where you might be giving away your power. Now, there is only one rule to this process, and that is do not beat yourself up. I repeat, do not beat yourself up. Everyone deals with doubts and insecurities, but by taking the time to process your interactions, you can recognize behavior patterns that undermine your power. And remember, this is an ongoing practice. The only approval that will ever matter is your own. And at the end of the day, we're all focused on ourselves more than others. And that is how it should be. So who doesn't want to feel bold enough to speak their mind, stand firm when others disagree, or defend their choices with doubtless confidence? Now, there are times we all compromise our needs to keep the peace, and in certain situations, that's the right decision. The key is to be self-aware of patterns that no longer serve us and stop self-sabotaging. The best way to add value to the world is to own who you are and be unapologetically yourself. If you would like a free worksheet to help you optimize your power, head over to tammyallen.com. I would love to share it with you. My book, Doubtless Confidence, will be out in 2025. So for more tips and insights, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.